Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Daton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, as always, you know who they are, the crew. They're here. First off, we got Mr. Rich Cooley. What's happening, Rich?
Not much. I'm working on the trailer that I got.
Working on a trailer, not smoking no meat?
No.
Tonight?
I've been busy. I actually got pork packed up this week, about 70 pounds of pork. I vacuum seal it up and get ready to do some smoking later on. But
right. So you've already
now I got a project. I got a 6x12 flatbed trailer.
Okay.
For prospecting.
Mm-hmm.
I got $150, heck of a deal.
Yeah.
So I put 2 new tires on it, tore the hubs all apart, greased the bearings, got everything ready, and put it all back together, put new lights on it, and now all I got to do is figure out how I'm going to get my 4-wheeler and my trailer on it.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I need probably about 14 foot, now I got 12 foot.
Ah, bummer. Yeah. What?
So I got a couple options.
Do you?
Put it on sideways or just let it hang out the back and figure out how to unload it.
Right.
I pretty much know what I need to do. I got myself in a pickle because the 4x6 trailer is full of topsoil now. So
right
now I got to do work to be able to do the other stuff.
One step at a time, right? Dang. Yeah. Well, at least you didn't get
try to get rid of my GMC vehicle so I can get some gold prospecting gear.
Uh-huh.
So
you're going to get your air crap, right?
Yep. I need to get my air tanks, air regulator.
Right.
I'll be go.
Then you're set.
Got mask already, so
nice. So you're good. Go first.
And then I need to fire the pump up.
Yeah.
Test fit it, make sure air works and all that before I put it back on the dredge, and then put the dredge back on the trailer, and then put the trailer on the trailer, and
you got it. You've got this, Rich. It ain't no thing, you know.
Oh, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's basically April 1st tomorrow. You'll be set. You'll have all your everything.
I'll be ready.
Yeah, gosh, yeah, you'll be ready. It ain't no thing. It's easy for you. You know, you get that trailer set up and it'll just be right. Everything will be right. You know?
I gotta get my taters in the ground.
Oh yeah, that's a must. You gotta get them taters in. You already tilled your garden, you said.
So the garden's all rototilled. All I gotta do is plant my taters.
See, you lucked out. We got blasted with snow here in Ohio, and you didn't get.
Yeah, I heard. How many inches did you get?
I got like 4.
Oh wow!
Which was quite the shock.
That was wind today, about 25-mile-an-hour winds. So I wasn't about putting taters.
4 inches.
Yeah, I got 4 inches of snow.
Wow.
Yep. And
it's snowing for us right now.
Is it snowing there, Kathleen?
Right now it is, yeah.
It's not here. I'm looking out the window, and it's not snowing at the moment. It's like, really? Tomorrow's April 1st.
April Fool's.
April Fool's. Have some snow. You didn't have enough this year. Like, Jesus, God.
So, yeah, I'm just getting my stuff ready for gold season.
Awesome. Well, we're glad you're here tonight.
Tonight we will do part 2.
Part 2. Part 2.
Part 2, and there'll probably be part 3, part 4.
And this is part 2.
Talk a little bit about how to find gold and where to look.
There it is.
It's going to be in and out of that subject.
Okay.
It's going to be covering prospecting gear and a little bit of other stuff.
Okay. Well, heck, that's cool.
So it'll be an interesting segment.
It always is. Looking forward to it, man, as always. So you'll be back here. I'll get everybody introduced, and then we'll be back with Cooley's Corner for sure. So, Rich, thank you, brother. Can't wait.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Also joining us, we got our very own Miss Kathleen Biffle. What's happening, Kathleen?
Hi, everybody.
How are you in snowy Wonderland world?
Yeah. Well, we won't talk about that. I guess we will.
How are the Cooley?
You know, we didn't really get to do much of anything that we planned on doing just because the weather was so terrible.
Right.
But we still found ways to to wander around.
I seen something that you were on the road wandering somewheres. And I'm like, they're out.
Well, Saturday had horizontal rain.
Yeah,
decided that we would
sideways. You had that sideways rain.
It was sideways, and it hurt when it pelted you.
Ouch.
Oh my goodness. We found a gem and mineral
Jewelry.
Mostly jewelry, and there was like a little bit of minerals, in Columbus. So we just drove down there and spent the afternoon walking around, and they wouldn't let us film or take pictures because they're so top secret.
Didn't they know who you was?
Well, we didn't tell them who we were, but
you should have told them who you was.
It was interesting. I was actually looking for a setting.
Okay, for that garnet?
For the aqua. It was an aquamarine, and it was a stone that is cut. It's just like a loose cut aquamarine.
Right.
And I've been looking for a setting for this for 2 years.
Oh, geez.
And it just looks like I'm going to have to get one
made. Yep.
Maybe I can use some of the gold I find.
Damn, there's a good idea. Damn, it would really be special.
I might. I don't know how much gold it takes, though.
I forget.
A ring.
For a woman's ring, I don't think it'd be as bad.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I did pick up some cool, more gemstone rings.
Okay.
Like I needed some of those. But I did pick up some cool minerals and some specimens, too, that were really neat. We got a smoky quartz cluster, which is just very, very beautiful. I love it.
Nice.
Amethyst, and then I was just drawn to this one, and I didn't even know what it was. I picked it up, and I just kept looking at it. I'm like, I want this.
What was it?
It's actually called apophyllite.
Apophyllite.
And I didn't really know what it was. And I looked it up, and I ended up buying it because I wanted it. But it just, when I looked it up, it actually is, the healing properties are like, relieves stress and tension, and it gives you energy, and increases your spiritual well-being, that kind of thing.
And where's it found at, that stone?
I don't know, but I can probably Google it.
I've never heard of it.
Apophyllite. I've never heard of it either, and it's the way it looks is just, it's like a kind of like a smoky white, but it has green.
Yeah, take a picture and send it to our little group message thing so we can see it. That sounds pretty interesting.
Good, because it's like, I don't know, I was just attracted to it, and it helps you meditate, makes you feel calm, and actually we were going to give it away, but I'm going to keep it.
You're thinking, maybe
I'm not giving this away.
Maybe I'll just keep this one. You didn't look for a setting for your garnet that you found?
I did look for a setting, but I couldn't find anything that I didn't want to. Okay, the stone isn't that great. It's
right.
It's a nice stone, but it's not like Tiffany's or Harry Winston.
I got you.
It's a pretty stone, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a setting.
True.
With I didn't pay that much for the stone.
No,
he's talking about the garnet.
I'm talking about your garnet that you found.
Oh, no, I didn't.
To find just a cheap setting just to put that in because you found it.
Yeah, that'll be easier.
Yeah.
Because it's not as big as garnet oval shaped thing is. So.
Oh, cool. Well, see, at least you guys got to go do that. That sounds like a fun Saturday kind of day, since you couldn't be in the creek.
You can find Shad Googled this. You can find this apophyllite in India. Germany, Canada, Norway, Scotland, Ireland, Brazil, Japan, and throughout the United States. I wonder where in the United States. I've never seen it.
I don't. I've never even heard of it. Yeah, they're wanting you to post a pic on GPS, Kathleen.
Oh, okay.
No, that.
I'm not really good at that.
You guys still there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're here, Rich. Yeah, maybe Shad could post it on there for him.
Yeah.
Ray wants to see it.
The color is just amazing.
See, I want to see it. Yeah, it sounds like a cool stone.
And then we also picked up. Sorry for the rattling. We also picked up this really cool piece of pyrite.
Really?
And yeah, this one is pretty sweet. We're gonna give this one away.
Ooh, maybe I'll win. Ooh. Is it one of them square cubes? Pyrite?
It's got square cubes in it, and it's got like quartz.
Awesome. Man, that's cool.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
I like that pyrite. When it's like that, it just really looks neat.
It's like a big chunk of it, and it was like at this one booth that we went to was just all natural stones, and it wasn't like the high end jewelry booths that we saw. I'm like, I can't even walk by there.
Man, you should have talked to that person, Kathleen, about being a guest on the show. We could have picked their brains about stones. You know?
Well, I think it's one of those traveling ones.
Oh, is it?
That lady was really funny.
Oh, well, that's cool. I'm glad you guys got to go. You know, that's awesome. How's the koi doing?
Oh my gosh, with all that rain that we got, the pond overflowed.
Oh, huh?
Hey, I heard the neighbors saying they were swimming in the backyard.
Well, they didn't escape or anything, but it just makes it really dirty, and all the clay gets in the pond.
Sure.
Which actually clay is good for them.
Oh, it is?
To a point. You know, you don't want them constantly in it, but it's got a lot of minerals in it, so it's pretty good for them, but it makes for an ugly-looking pond. So.
Sure it does. Yeah, like you said, all this rain, that won't help. You know? But it'll be better. So what's the essential oil of tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I've got some in the diffuser, which is just still the lemongrass and the thyme. But
still lemongrass and thyme?
actually wearing a blend. It's rosewood, frankincense, and blue spruce, and it just smells amazing.
Oh, looky there.
It's actually a blend that's in a roller bottle thing that I just wear it like perfume. It smells so good.
Oh, see? That's now looky there, everybody. Now, if you want to buy some of this fine essential oils for your better half, or they can wear it like perfume also, you could click this link in the chat room and you could purchase some of that fine essential oils in a rollerball dispenser. Hey, why not? I like it. Roll it on, wear it like perfume, plus it's going to soothe and relax and make you focus and all that good jazz. That's pretty cool, you know. So that is awesome.
This one gives you, just helps you with just being centered and relieves tension.
Oh, see? Perfect.
I didn't really get to do a lot of, prospecting this weekend, but we kept busy. We really did.
Right. Well, like I said, at least you got out. You got out into the mineral world and got to see some things, even though you wasn't in the creek. I'm sure all the water was up anyway with all the rain.
And somebody asked, Drake asked, Shad, did you get that rifle for your birthday?
Oh.
No, he didn't get the rifle, but he did get a gun today, and I'll let him talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll want to.
He did get a gun.
I didn't get anything.
Whatever.
For his little Alaska trip coming up. He's ready. He is ready. Well, Kathleen, we're glad you're here as always, you know, and I'm glad you had a good weekend. I know this weather crap, but hopefully this is the end of it. You know, things can get...
I really do think so, and next week it'll be like in the 70s, so hopefully we'll get the camper done. I want to go camping next weekend. I'm going to go.
Chomping at the bit, are you, to go?
It's time.
I know. It is. It is. Need some warm weather and get out there and go. Not this nonsense that I'm looking out the window at. Just makes you crazy. All right. Well, Kathleen, thank you for being here as always. We appreciate it. Awesome. And now joining us, we got the other half of the Biffles. We got Mr. Shad Biffle. What's going on, Shad?
Oh, not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Disappointed with Mother Nature and the weather, but
yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's Ohio, right?
Yep.
Never get used to it, though.
It's good. It's a good week, you know. I mean, I'm bummed that I have to go back to work.
Yes.
Naturally. I don't want to really think about that, but glad to be here tonight with everyone.
Good. Now somebody asked, did you get your new rifle?
No. Kathleen refused to buy me the World War II era M14 rifle.
How are you going to be able to use that for anything right now? Seriously?
Well, like Donald Knox says, a 308 is love, and evidently she doesn't. love me.
Evidently.
Oh, evidently. But
No, that was cool. No, well, I did pick something up after my wife's blessing, and
I contributed.
I always ask.
No, we saved up all the scratch-off lotto tickets that we would win, like, $50, $10, and how much did we end up with?
Just under 300.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the other day I had a $100 winner.
Nice, way to go.
Cool. But no, I've been, obviously going to Alaska. I look at what guns. Yes, okay. The chances of a bear or something coming at me, slim to none.
Right.
I have plenty of handguns to take that probably could do an okay job. But, why not make this as an excuse
Yes.
to get a firearm? And so, Kathleen, you'll be protected more this way. Right?
Right.
So I was really, granted, I had my heart set on for the Smith & Wesson, was it the V460? Because that shoots the 460 Magnum round, the 454 Cooleys,
Oh,
and
there
the
you go. Yeah.
But one, you got 5 shots in a cylinder there. It's a cannon.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill a bear.
That was the thing going back to, what could Kathleen also shoot if she needed to?
Sure.
So I was like, okay. So then I started researching, and I ended up going with the 10 millimeter, the Glock 20. In the end. Really, just because I'm not a Glock fanboy myself.
Right.
I love the 1911 platform. I thought about getting a 10 millimeter in one of those.
Right.
The Kimber.
But I ended up going with the Glock just because, you can beat it to hell.
Yeah.
Treat it like crap, and we're going to be in a, rough environment. So
Sure.
I went with something to be dependable. And I don't have a 10 millimeter, so I've always wanted one, and it seemed like a good opportunity to get it.
Right.
Now he's going to take me out practicing.
Sure.
Well, yeah, she's got to get used to it because it's going to have a little more pop than she's used to.
Right.
And if I see a bear,
Right. No.
I'm terrified of the bears.
That's your biggest fear is the bears. Yeah.
I'm more afraid of the bears than, sucking my arm up the dredge.
Sure.
Well,
right. The bears. You gotta.
The bear.
The bears. You gotta watch for them. I mean, there's gonna be enough of you guys, and everybody will be armed. It's like, I think it'll be fine. I really do. I think it'll be okay. Probably won't see a bear one. Hopefully not.
Because I really don't want to kill a bear either.
Oh no, God no. No. And then.
I don't want to be put in that situation.
No, right. Well, right. And you're in the perfect place to be put in that situation. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Right? Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Just saying. So it's all good. Well, good choice, Shad, Kathleen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good one. It's fun to have. Like a lot of people, I enjoy my Second Amendment rights and
That's right.
owning firearms. And
Yes, sir. Me too. I certainly do. So I'm happy for you. I think it was a wise purchase, and I'm just tickled to death. Good job, Shad.
Yep, and the next thing we're looking to get for our Alaska trip, we're shopping around, and we're going to pull the trigger here soon on getting the full face mask. Rather than, that way the whole face, whoever's down dredging this year, especially when we're up in Alaska, obviously their face will be nice and
Oh, yeah. That'll be awesome, won't it?
not freezing.
Right.
So that's what we're
Not
looking
freezing.
at. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Well, good. So you got a little time left, so you got plenty of time to save some more
Well,
scratch-off
that's the
winners.
thing.
Right?
I think everybody does really. When you're waiting for the seasons to kick off, whether you're mining in your own claims in your own backyards, or somewhere on the East Coast, or you have trips you're going on like Alaska, Dennis for Idaho. You're constantly thinking of that list. What do I need this year? What gear should I replace?
Right.
Am I going somewhere new where I need to think a little bit differently on what I take? So that's in the mode we're in now, and it's more of prioritizing our list and
Sure.
checking them off one by one.
Yep.
Cause
See, Chad, if you're going to Alaska, buddy, only thing you'd have to worry about if I was going, just take me. You wouldn't need anything else. You don't need that 10 millimeter.
Thank you. I don't know. Our luggage is only 70-pound max, so I don't know. Per suitcase.
We get 2 apiece, don't we?
That's right.
I don't need a bunch of shoes and stuff.
So there, if we could cut you up into multiple, we could take you, Dennis. How's that?
Yeah, you'd have to pay a little bit more because it'd be oversized luggage and several of them.
yeah, because I'd have to squeeze in one too. So
well, that's no problem. You could fit in our carry-on.
I was going to say I can go in your carry-on.
You could.
Sweet. I'll just stand there and pull guard duty for you. Yeah. Right?
Jimbo's going to be on the same flight.
Coming back, though.
Oh.
Yeah. So we thought about making him sit in between us.
Oh, there you go.
Sandwich.
That'll work. Excuse me. Oh, that's cool. I'm happy for you. Good purchase. And you're about ready. So.
That's right. It's springtime, though, and we're ready to start our season now. And we've done a little bit, but it's like you look out ahead at our weather, and anybody who lives in the Midwest can attest. And like you'll see, next weekend it looks like it's going to be nice, but if, for whatever reason, as you get closer, the weather gets crappier. It's never right. So it's we're ready for this crap to be over so we can get out there and have some fun.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm happy for you guys. I am really, really, really happy for you. Yeah. But I bet you got your precious metal prices and birthdays, don't you?
I sure do,
Heck yeah.
and we know the precious metals, man, took a bit of a steep dive last week, and they got pummeled all week long. Gold did finally go up $1, but it's sitting at 1,292.
Okay.
Silver is up 10 cents at $15.12, which is good because it dropped below $15 briefly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Platinum, that's up $9 at $850. So not too shabby there. It's holding where we kind of anticipate it to be. Palladium, obviously, that one dropped well over $100 last week. That's up $24 at $1,372.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still down. I mean, it got up to $1,500, so that just shows you how much it kept dropping last week.
Yeah.
And then our good rhodium prices, that one stayed flat at $3,325. As always, rhodium's on its own plan.
It is. It's on its own plane. Yeah, it just does what it wants. It follows no course, does it?
You better believe it.
Okay. Now, what, birthdays?
Yeah, it's time for birthday.
Is Denny singing tonight?
Oh, yeah. Always.
Mercy. Nice. Well, when are you ready?
I'm ready. I'll do it.
All right, well, let her rip. Tater tip.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you, Dennis. Well,
You're
it is
welcome.
March 31st, the last day of March. That's, exciting. But we have Benjamin Colwell, Carl Eckenrode, Drunk Enforcer, Fiona Walker, Gary Sturgill, Gerg Mark, H. Dennis Mallory, James Hill, Jeff Earhart, Jerry, Paul Sterling, Rowley Hammer, Randy Head, Ron Hayward, Ron Schuster, Ron Walker, and Thomas Laughlin. And then I can only see tomorrow Bob Cameron and Chris Byrne.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy
Quite a
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah,
Wow.
a lot. Happy birthday. So who's the lucky random birthday person tonight?
I think we'll start at the top today.
Okay.
We have Benjamin Colwell. He's from Black Canyon City, Arizona.
That's Swiftwater's buddy.
You're going to allow me to do this, or are you jumping in?
I'm going to steal your thunder, 'cause that's what I'm all about.
That's right. This is Scott Swiftwater Tony's BFF, mining partner, best friend forever.
Besties.
Yes, besties.
Besties in the Westies.
They snuggle in bed together. They stay warm out there on the claim, finding that gold, rubbing each other's shoulders after a hard days of work. But Ben, he's been on the site since 2014. What type of prospecting does he do besides Swiftwater? He does gold. He was referred to the site by none other than his partner, mining partner, that is, Scott Swiftwater Tony. And, of course, he's the dry washer and high banker and dredge combo. So, and, of course, he's out there, I think, right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
They're in Arizona on their claims, mining for that beautiful shiny.
Heck yeah.
His days are limited now.
Uh-huh.
That's right, yeah.
They're short timers now. Yep.
That's right.
Running
But
out. Dang.
there you go, Ben. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Ben.
Hopefully Swiftwater, got you something nice for your birthday.
I hope he did. Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least what do you like to get? A nice massage?
Yeah.
So maybe Swiftwater gave him a nice massage.
That's right. Or maybe took him out to dinner or something.
Did
Something nice.
dinner, had some candlelight, maybe a little cake or two.
Something. It's a little something. I mean, come on. We'll ask Scott Wednesday what he did for him.
Yeah, I know. I mean, come on, that's your mining partner.
I know, right?
I assume he spoils him,
I bet. Yeah, he probably brings him his cold drinks and helps get those T-shirts so white and shiny, and I guarantee you. So hopefully Scott returned the favor. Did
That's
something
right.
nice for Ben. Heck yeah.
Well, happy birthday, everyone.
Yes, happy birthday, everyone. Shad, thank you, brother, for being here and for doing such a great job. All right. Also joining us, last but not least, we got our little buddy, the Indiana Gold Hunter, Mr. Dennis Daton. What's happening, Dennis?
Not too much.
Too much.
I'll tell you what, we got some pretty weird weather this weekend, just like you guys did. I started out early Saturday morning, and I went to go, excuse me, out to go prospect, and, it just very little drizzle. I thought I'd be okay. Well, I get out to where I was going to test some new property, and lo and behold, I forget my decam. I left it at home.
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking, okay, well, as I get out, of course, the rain starts coming down more. I'm not taking my phone out because I'm not going to get it wet and ruin it. But then the rain got harder and harder, and, then it started cooling off, and at least I got to poke a couple holes, and it's man.
Hey.
Definitely got some gold, and it's going to be an awesome place to go.
Nice.
Man, oh, man.
Nice. Anytime you can poke some holes, it's a good day, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. So it's definitely going to be worth taking some equipment in and running. And I know there's going to be some good gold on it for no more than what I dug and what I found. So it was a good day. Saturday.
Yeah. See? So you got to dig, got to poke some holes.
Yeah, got to drive home soaking wet.
Got to rub that fresh new beard, right?
Oh yeah.
See,
yeah.
See, it's all good, ain't it?
Got it all cut off,
Man,
and
looking all spiffy, looking all business professional. Dennis Daton. It's like, man, look at you, living a dream out there.
Oh yeah, definitely living a dream. And then, of course, that evening, we let the dog out and come back in, and not even 10 minutes after that, the wife, she said, "Did you look outside?" And I went, "Well, about 10 minutes ago," and she opened the door and showed me, and I couldn't believe the snow on the ground. I was like, oh my gosh. And it snows, and it snows all night. And the next, now we didn't get as much as what you guys did in Ohio,
right.
But I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, I am so over this cold.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and snow.
Right? I mean, it's April tomorrow. I mean, this is the crap we usually get around St. Patty's Day. We get this one more snow, and it's like, okay, it's done. And now we're going into April tomorrow, and look, it's like it's like you just don't want to surrender and let us go out and be in the sunshine and none of this nonsense. Oh my!
I'm telling you, I'm so ready for it. And just just like Chad was saying, some of the things that, thinking of what do I need to take, and that was really, and he's spot on when he says that, because anytime you plan on taking a trip somewhere, especially if you haven't been there before,
right?
You're like, what am I going to need? What should I take? And it's good. It's good to start thinking about that now, because
it's good that you are. Yes.
3 months from now, before you know it, it's here, and all of a sudden you're like, you'll get there, and then like, oh man, I should have brought this, or I should have took this, and
that'll happen anyway, because it's just inevitable. It always does, right? There's going to be that one item. It's going to be like, dang, I wish I'd have brought that, and you did.
Yeah.
So I mean, you do your best, do your list thing like Rich always does, and write it down, check it off as you load it, or put it in a tote, and know you got everything you might possibly need, and you'll learn. You'll go, okay, next time I'm going to bring this and this. This would have came in handy. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Between you and David and Scott, and I don't foresee you guys needing anything at all. I mean, you'll be fine.
I hope not, but you're right. There'll probably be something that I forgot, or something should have had some spare parts on.
Right, some kind of spare thing is what it'll be.
Yeah.
Yep, you know it. You know that's what it'll be. A spare something. But you'll be fine. It's going to be good for all you guys. You're going to have great trips, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, and I got a good, the topic tonight on the Lost Treasures is swung over to the East Coast, and, well, not right on the East Coast, but I'm going to be doing Lost Treasures in Ohio.
Ohio. Well,
and remarkably, there is a lot of Lost Treasures in Ohio. It amazed me.
Really?
Oh, yeah, and I'll definitely be coming on a later date coming back. There's a book that I'm wanting to get as I was reading, and I'm sure it's going to have some more, detailed in depth about some of the Lost Treasures that I'll be going over. But I was really amazed. I was like, holy cows, There's a lot.
Oh, really? See, I was not aware of that, so that sounds cool. I can't wait to hear those tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if there's any of them close to my location. I wonder.
I'm gonna have to get with Kathleen, because when I was looking at that too, there's actually quite a few of the ghost towns and stuff like that. I don't know if she knows about them, but
where here?
I'm gonna let her. If she wants to talk about it on Wednesday, I'm gonna let her talk about that on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, you're about to share that info.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get with her and tell her about it when I was coming across that. A lot of the ghost towns and places that are haunted, and
cool.
Yeah.
So definitely share that with Kathleen. And
yep,
that'd be cool. Nice. All right.
Right in her own backyard.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know about some of them.
Okay.
I don't. So
it's probably you probably knows them.
Treasure stories are brought to you by the letter 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were asking that earlier. What letter is by the letter 4?
What letter is it brought to us by tonight? Is it letter 4 again?
Letter 4.
Letter 4. Okay. Tonight's is brought to us by the letter 4. All right.
But I also want to say, happy anniversary to my wife.
Oh.
We got married on April Fool's Day, on April 1st, which tomorrow will be 24 years.
That's cool.
When did you renew your vows?
That was 3 years ago.
Was it 3? It's been that long?
It's been that long.
Wow. We need a Vegas trip again, guys. It's been too long.
Actually, no, I don't know that date. I know everything else: her Social Security number, her birth date, when we got married. I always have to remind her Social Security number and how old she is and how long we've been married, and usually it's the other way around.
Well, happy anniversary, you two. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I wanted to do it on April Fool's Day because I like to joke around about a lot of stuff, and that just made perfect for. I'm surprised I'm not divorced yet, but
right.
That
is
cool.
cool.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. Happy anniversary. That's cool. It's my sister's anniversary too. They did the April Fool's thing also, so that's pretty cool.
And thank you in the chat room that are congratulating us.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we.
But oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm good.
No, you go ahead.
I'm just babbling.
Oh.
I was just okay.
No, you said I was. I'm not going to say a word now until you're done.
No, I was just saying we all need to do a Vegas trip again because it's been 3 years.
Oh, I'm telling you, that was so much fun.
You know, that's 3 years. That's a long time.
I say this time we get a villa and we all share.
Agreed.
That'd be
Yes.
Agreed. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Just all of us, all the crew, just go down to Vegas. All of us, yeah. That would be fun. Just to that's like our vacation time together. That'd be fun because it's been 3 years. So,
that whole year, we seem to see each other a lot.
right. Yeah.
Here.
You know, but we don't see each other as much as we would be cool, you know? Because we're all so far apart from each other, except me and you guys, but...
We're pretty close.
Yeah, but then, you know, we got Rich is 8 hours away, Dennis is like 4 hours away, Swiftwater
Not too
is
far.
20 hours away or whatever, so...
Swiftwater doesn't count.
Yeah, you're right. This is true, but we'll have to try to plan that someday. That'd be fun. You know, just saying. Okay, I'm done. Go ahead, Dan.
All right. But what I was going to remind everybody, since we have them in here, today is the last day. Now, as I'm talking, I'm sure that Tim's going to get this link ready for me so he can post it in the chat room.
So I can crash my computer. Yeah.
Okay. Today's the last day for this month to become a premium patron. Couple of giveaways that are really, I just can't stress enough how cool these are. We're going to have a Decam recorder, the one I forgot to take with me Saturday, which has all kinds of little trinkets or whatever you want to call it with it, you know, keep it waterproof and just all kinds of stuff, and an AP pinpointer.
Sweetness.
So if you even just go check it out, just click on that link and see what it's all about. And you know, you become a premium patron, you make a $10 pledge. Right there's a link in the chat room, and that gets you entered into all of the monthly giveaways and anything else that we have going on for our premiums.
Yeah.
So become part of the family, guys. This is and gals. This is a really good giveaway, and yes, I'm sure what you'll be announcing it next Sunday, the winners?
Next Sunday, yes, sir. So thank you, Dennis. Way to go, brother. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. So how's Timmy been doing?
Fine and dandy. Just hanging in there, brother, as always. You know
Just
me.
Hanging, huh?
Just hanging. Just day to day, week to week, hour to hour. Just waiting on this stupid surgery thing. At the rate they're going, I won't get to pick up a pan this summer. You know?
Oh man.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
Yeah, prolong it all summer and then get it done, and then
Right, yeah, it's just like, come on, let's just get this done. I need to wash my car too. It's like
exactly. If anything else, you won't even be able to wash your car.
I know it's going to be hard to put wax on and wax off with one hand. It's like, I mean, I'll do it because you know how I am about that crap. It's like, I'll figure out a way.
Oh, you'd use your foot. I know that.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to get it done, and it's making me crazy. But it's like, you know, it's just one of them deals. Just wait.
Hey,
hurry up and wait. That's
Tim, I tell you what, buddy. If your arm's all messed up, I'll make sure that I make a special trip there and wash and wax your car for. But you have to sit in the car the whole time I'm doing it.
all right.
I will give you a special wash job like you've never had.
Oh, I bet you'll tie your shirt up into like a belly shirt for me.
I'm not going to give anything away.
Oh, mercy. This show just went to a strange place. Dennis, thank you for being here, brother, as always, man. You know, we appreciate it, and glad you got your computer up and going now. You can be in the chat room with everybody, And,
yes, sir.
And while you're doing the show, not on the phone no more. So,
No
very
kidding,
cool.
right?
That's right. So that's awesome. I know everybody's glad you're in the chat room chatting with them. So very cool.
Yeah, I can see what everybody's saying now.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're kind of behaving tonight.
Yeah.
And that's unusual. See,
Especially though Michael Shelby, he's the one I'm watching. I always got my eye on. So.
Mercy. But so what we're gonna do? We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll come back with Cooley's Corner, and we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
Just stopped by on my way home to show you all my gold.
You've been digging into some Jimbo's gold pay dirt.
Yeah, Jimbo's Gold made me a hero.
Huh?
Got an amazing idea and supplies on sale from Jimbo's website. With bad weather, bored kids, and stressed wife, I threw a panning party for the kids and their friends. All the moms got a break, kids had a blast. Hero.
Happy kids, happy wife, great gold. That's why Jimbo's Gold is always my first choice.
Did you teach panning or share your prospecting knowledge? Then you are our hero. Tell us your story for a chance to receive a hero's reward at www.jimbosgold.com/hero.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Hopefully I won't lose connection. I lost you guys earlier. We had a bad windstorm, so...
okay.
Not, you'll have to carry on till I get back.
We certainly will, Rich.
Okay, tonight is going to be part 2. How to find gold and what to look for. It's going to be some of that stuff in there and a little bit more. So let's get started on part 2.
Cool.
You can, actually there's a thing that's called use. They're calling it LR 2000. Mm-hmm. When gold mining on public land in the United States, it is every prospector's responsibility to know if they're in an area that they can legally search for gold. While there are many areas that are open and available for legal prospecting on public land, you must also understand that much of the best gold-bearing ground out there has already been claimed. To learn if an area that you want to prospect is open to prospecting, there is a tool called the LR 2000 that can help you in your search. Learning how to use the LR 2000 is beyond the scope of this article, but The Bureau of Land Management has some good guides that can help you understand how to research active and recently closed mine claims in your area. Don't be careless about this step. It is your job and responsible prospector to understand where you can legally search for gold. Claim markers can get torn down and stolen, but it does not mean that you are not on an active claim just because you don't see a claim marker. Mm-hmm. Regardless of where you live, it is your job to learn where you're allowed to prospect. Also, you can use gold maps and land ownership. You need to understand how to read a map and how to determine who owns a piece of land before you go prospecting on it. Mm-hmm. If the land is private, then you will need to obtain permission. If it's public land, then you need to make sure that it hasn't been claimed by someone already. The easiest way to determine land ownership is to get a map from the BLM or the Forest Service for your area. These maps will include the land ownership, letting you tell the difference between private and public lands. These maps will lack some details that you need, but they are good for general navigation, finding access roads and old mines, and be worth purchase alone. The detailed 1 by 24,000 scale maps are the best ones and will show the best details, sometimes even including mines and prospects. However, it is 1 in 100,000 scale maps that will usually show land ownership information. Mm-hmm. When you do that, get permission from claim owners. Unfortunately, many of the richest gold-bearing areas today are claimed up. In some rich gold mining districts, it can be very challenging to find an area to prospect that has good gold. One way to gain access is to find out who owns the claim in that area and simply ask if you can do some mining on their claim. You might be surprised how often a claim owner will grant you access to do prospecting. Now, I wouldn't expect them to give you unlimited access to the claim, but often, if you are just using some small equipment like gold pans, small sluice boxes, etc., the miner may not mind if you take a little bit of gold off their claim. Also known that some prospectors who make agreements with claim owner or claim holders where they agree to split what they find. This is a predetermined agreement where the prospector gives 10 to 20% of the gold finds to the claim owner.
Okay.
To get there, in some areas, you might need to hike it. You get away from the crowds. Hiking and getting away from the crowds might be the best way to find new and undiscovered gold deposits. The better-known gold fields have been hit pretty hard over the years, and some of the well-known mining areas have been picked over. This isn't to say that you can't still find gold at these more well-known gold mining locations. To the contrary, I don't think any area has ever truly worked out, and spring rains and erosion will often replenish the place of gold deposits each year. So new gold can always be found. But finding by concentrations of the gold in these areas isn't likely. Hiking in remote locations might be the best way to find rich, undiscovered gold deposits. Same can be said for reworking old hydraulic pits, historic placer diggings, and various other areas that were mined historically. These areas may have been mined, but the ones that are further from the roads have not been reworked by modern-day gold prospectors nearly as much. And these places are close to the road. Strapping on a good pair of hiking boots could be a big impact on the amount of gold that you can find. Gold-sounding names on the maps. This one might seem silly, but it can actually be a good indicator to help you find places to explore and search for gold. Look at a map for names. It might include the gold has been found there. Miners that named some of the areas were almost that creative. It seems that every gold district has names like Eureka Gulch, Gold Creek, Quartz Gulch, Nugget Creek. These were usually places where miners took place, seek them out, and do a bit of prospecting to see if there is actually gold there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Contact landowners for access. Much like contacting claim holders, contacting private landowners is another good way to get access to mining areas. Some of the richest spots are on private lands, so it may be well worth your time and try to identify who the landowners are and talk to them to see if they can let you go prospecting. Much like when dealing with claim owners, make an agreement of a split of the gold fields might help you gain access. Sometimes landowners are interested in the history of the property, so if you're metal detecting for nuggets, you might offer to give them any relics that you can find there also. It never hurts to ask. It might give you access to some good ground that many others passed over. Pick an area and learn it. One mistake that many prospectors is the idea that it's always that far away places that are most productive. Likened to the old saying, the grass is always greener on the other side, especially if you're fortunate to live in an area that has gold nearby. Spend your time actually learn the geology and history of the areas that you're in. You don't need to seek out the faraway places to have success finding gold. I've no doubt that there is good gold nearby, but you need to spend that time to look in those areas. Sure, half the fun of gold prospecting is to explore new areas, and would encourage anyone to do that too. But most successful prospectors that we've ever seen or met have intimate knowledge of the history and geology of their own mining areas, which gets into prospecting with a partner. Prospecting with a partner can be a lot of fun, but can also help you find more gold. Simply put, more people digging will help you sample more of the ground area in a short amount of time. Once a rich pay streak is located, you can focus on that area and find out where the richest areas are. This can speed up the process of finding gold, which is what me and Darth does a lot. We'll start in one area, I'll start in his area. If the areas are stronger in those areas, then we go and double team that area, and we usually turn out pretty good. Of course, the other benefit of prospecting with a partner is safety. Gold is often located in places that are far off the beaten path. It's smart to have someone with you in case something bad happens. Plus, gold prospecting is just more fun when you share your ventures with someone. And you always tend to stay longer when you're with somebody than you are yourself, most of the time. Equip your vehicle for prospecting season. Some of the richest gold mining areas are very remote, located many miles away from the nearest town. This is one of the things that make gold prospecting such an enjoyable outdoor activity. But it also means that you need to be prepared so that you stay safe in the backcountry. If you spend enough time in the backcountry, you're likely to encounter tricky situations. Whether that is getting lost, a flat tire, breaking down, or just losing your direction for a little while. Have the proper preparation in place to keep you safe. Before leaving town, make sure you tell someone exactly where you're going. Hopefully you will be accessible by cell phone, but some of the areas don't have coverage. Remember that, and never depend on your cell phone to keep out of trouble. Here's a couple things that can to keep with you when you venture into gold country. A good vehicle, one that has high clearance, full drive is best. Survival gear, first aid kit, dehydrated food, plenty of water. GPS, handheld GPS units are expensive. Bring extra batteries. ATV, many prospectors use ATV to navigate the backcountry. Maps, don't depend on your GPS. Bring some paper maps too. Compass, learn how to use it and properly with your map. Be comfortable. Bring proper gear for conditions. You definitely need to bring along the proper survivor gear with you, but it's also want to bring along a little extras, which I always bring the kitchen sink because it always seems like I need something. You don't want to bring everything except the kitchen sink, but you should bring plenty of extra gear along with you so you'll be productive throughout the day. Here's a few things to keep in mind. Extra batteries for your GPS, metal detectors, or flashlights. Proper clothing. Even in the summer, bring enough clothing to stay warm. Just remember one thing. My daddy always told me. You can always take it off, but you can't put it on if you ain't got it.
That's just true.
Good boots. If you're metal detecting, make sure they're non-metallic. Insect repellent, worth its weight in gold when the mosquitoes are out. Sunscreen, keeps the UVs off of you. Also keeps cancer off your skin. Backpack, a good day pack must have to carry your gear. You can also use those water camels. So you make sure you have plenty of water.
Right.
Get into a little bit of gold panning tips. Simple gold pan is the most important tool in prospecting arsenal. Even if you have a sluice box or a metal detector, you still need a gold pan for sampling. It's the quickest and easy way to find concentrations of gold. You don't need a pan, tons of material. The trick is to get down to bedrock and sample the gravels that are likely to have the richest gold. Overloading your gold pan is a mistake. It makes panning methods sloppy, and you lose gold. You're better off carefully panning a smaller amount and a higher quantity of pay dirt that you collect right off the bedrock. Here are some of the simple steps of gold panning. Add material to your gold pan and break it up with your hands. Make sure all the clay is broken apart. Submerge it in water. Agitate the contents of the pan thoroughly to help gold settle. Tip the pan and shake some material out over the riffles. Upright the pan and re-agitate everything to get the gold to the bottom. Repeat the process until all the heavies remain. Visually inspect your pan for the gold pickers or the nuggets, and tap the top of the pan so the gold rises to the top of the pan. Use a snuffer bottle to recover the fine gold dust, or nuggets, or pickers, or whatever. Choose the proper gold pan. Everybody has their own flavors, types that they like. My special is an 1849 gold pan. I love it because it's 11-inch wide bottom. Use a gold pan that is good for the size for you. Again, you don't need a huge pan. 4-inch gold pan is a good standard size. If you're backpacking in remote areas, there even a 10-inch or 12-inch will work just fine. I think the newest plastic pans are superior to the old metal pans. They are lighter, they don't rust, and they don't weigh a lot. They also come in various colors, which help you spot the gold in the bottom of the pan. You get a nice quality plastic pan for less than $10. You can also get a good quality gold panning kit that also includes classifiers, snuffers, and other handy tools for gold recovery. You use a snuffer bottle and a magnet. You'll probably find lots of black sands when you're panning a solution for gold. Some of these black sands are magnetic, and you can remove them with a strong magnet. Which I don't really use a magnet much, but a lot of people do to separate it. There are specialized magnets for the task that work quite well and reasonably priced. Be aware that sometimes collecting black sands with a magnet, you also pick up a bit of gold. Make sure you aren't losing valuable gold in the process. And the best way to do it, I don't know if people know, but it's the drop and pick up method. Basically, I've seen people do this before, and what they'll do is they'll take 3 or 4 different containers, and what they'll do is they'll pick some up out of their pan, they'll drop it in the first one, and then they'll pick it up, drop it in the second one, pick it up, drop it in the third one, and so on. And most of the time, when you're in the last one, you'll just have all metallics, and then the other 2 or 3 that you have could possibly have gold in it that stuck to the magnet. In the process, and the reason why it stuck is because it was with the black sand and the metallics.
Got it.
Yeah. Not all black sands are metallic, though. And you have some fine black sands, garnets, and other material mixed in with your fine gold. Use a snuffer bottle to expose the fine gold underneath these other materials. It's a simple, inexpensive tool every prospector should use in their cleaning kit. Next to the last thing, sample, sample, sample. One thing that separates a truly successful gold miner from those aren't the willingness to take time to really sample an area to locate the richest gold to mine. Not all areas are created equal. To the contrary, even rich gold-bearing areas, the gold is found in rich concentrate in certain areas. If you take the time to sample many areas and identify where the best gold can be found, before you spend the time setting up your equipment and digging a lot of gravel, you will find more gold as the end result. And I end this section with classify. Classify your material, panning, sluicing, dry washing. Classifying is a simple process of removing larger materials such as rocks and debris from richer concentrate. Simply gold classifiers that work well with gold pan can be purchased at very reasonable cost. They will remove the rocks without missing any gold, since gold is almost always small enough to fall through the classifier. I suppose it's a good idea to look over the rocks that you remove and make sure there isn't any whopping gold nuggets in the pile. Realistically, that isn't going to happen, but it's possible it can happen. But just to be on the safe side, you always check the material with a metal detector to make sure you didn't toss out a nice nugget. Classifying takes some extra time, but it's worthwhile because it's increased the efficiency in gold recovery. You should also classify when you're panning and sluicing for maximum gold recovery. Dry washing high bankers are usually designed with a grizzly, so it classifies the material as you shovel it in the hopper. And that basically concludes this section.
Very
so
nice.
next week we'll get into 3.
Very cool. I enjoyed that, Rich.
It just jumps around at all different areas that has to deal with prospecting and
Right.
a couple ways that you can find places. Actually, before I went out to Ken's, Ken did mention the LR2000 that you could look into areas and find where people own property, and
Right.
so that was a good thing.
Oh, that's cool. Pretty interesting. Yeah, that was a great segment, Rich. I like it. I always like it. I hope everybody else enjoyed that as much as I did.
I try not to read too much, but the way I type it in, sometimes you got to follow things.
It's all good, brother. One thing I was thinking about, when you mentioned the water thing, has anybody bought one of them like water purification straws? That you can like drink water out of a puddle if you had to.
Yes, I actually have one, and they do work.
Do you got one?
Yeah.
See, and they're not really expensive, are they, Rich?
No.
I think that's something everybody should have.
Yeah, filtering system,
I mean, heck, if you run out of water, you could drink water out of the creek or anything with that.
You could.
I think it's just something.
The filter is usually pretty good, but once you open them up and use them, you ought to discard them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't store them and then use them again 2 months later,
Really? See, I want to get one. I think it's something that'd be
It's
nice.
recommended. I mean, you could do it, but and there is some that have replaceable filters that you can pop on. So
Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get one and put it in my pack. I think it's as essential as that first aid pack you carry. Just
it's just basically like
like
Dart said, an inline filter, basically.
Perfect. Yeah, I definitely want to check into it and get one. Oh, I think it'd be pretty cool. Well, thank you, Rich. Yeah, that popped right in my mind when you said that. Yeah. So what?
Yep.
Very cool. So what we'll do? We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with some Dennis Daton and Lost Treasures. We'll be right back.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. Goldprospectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at goldprospectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at goldprospectorspace.com. goldprospectorspace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back, and now it's time for Lost Treasures with Dennis Daton. Take it away, Dennis.
Hey, I like that new intro you got for me. That's cool.
Hey, I'm trying to come up with something perfect. Like Rich's and Kathleen's. Perfect.
We are going to do the Lost Treasures, which surprisingly, in the great state of Ohio, there is a lot of lost treasures.
Okay.
In Ohio. And not only does it have good gold, it's got, I'll just start out. I'm going to start out. And if I hack these names up, you guys that are in Ohio, you just let me know, but it's Ashtabula.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Uh-huh.
$2 million worth of gold bullion reportedly plunged into the Ashtabula River when a railroad bridge collapsed during the train wreck disaster in 1872. The trestle was about 1,000 feet from the old railroad station, There's an Ohio historical marker about the wreck at the intersection of 32nd Street and Lake Avenue. So that is amazing.
Yeah.
You guys know that's about where that is, that area?
Yeah, I do. Because I used to live up that way. Yeah. Interesting.
Get the hookah system out and a underwater metal detector, and man, I'd be wanting to go down there.
I'm surprised.
I already found it. Move on.
Okay, next treasure.
All right, never mind. Chad's already found it.
Okay, that's one less.
All right, we'll go to Carroll County. Let's see if he's been there.
Okay, he might find that one.
In Minerva, Ohio.
Minerva.
Found it. Move on.
See, I'm gonna hack it up this way.
I love it. Minerva.
The legend of a lost French gold has been a subject of interest for over 250 years now. In 1758, French soldiers running from the English buried a ton or so of gold near the fork of Three Springs between Minerva and its present-day Bolivar, Ohio.
Bolivar, yeah.
Bolivar. See, I'm hacking it all up. In Tuscarawas County. Tuscarawas County. He got some messed up names in Ohio.
Don't we?
After the locals found clues to its location in the 1800s, the search area has been narrowed down to the southwest side of the intersection at Augusta Road and Ridge Road.
Okay.
So, still haven't found it.
Wow. Yeah, interesting. Shad didn't find that one. Okay.
Yeah. Now, another in Carroll County in Minerva. 25,000 in gold coins were buried during the Revolutionary War on the north side of the Sandusky River.
Okay. That's a big river. The north side.
Yeah, the north side.
The north
I'd like to find that, though. My goodness.
Me both. Mm-hmm.
Well, in Claremont County, in Monterey, Ohio, Washington Good was found dead at the age of 65 behind his residence. He reportedly hid large sums of money around his property that were never found.
Oh, okay. Good one.
Yep. So let me get down here. Trying to do there we go. Okay, moving on down to, oh gosh, here's another one. Columbiana County.
Columbiana County?
Columbiana County. East Liverpool, Ohio. That's where.
Okay.
Stolen loot from the early 1900s has been found along the west bank of the Ohio River, 2 miles east of town, and there still might be more around the area.
Oh.
So there's some that actually have been found, and I bet there's still a lot more out there.
Probably. See, that's cool, because some has been found.
So, also in Columbiana, were they trying to copy Indiana, calling it Columbiana?
I don't know.
I think so. Columbiana County, we'll go there.
Indiana was created after Ohio.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again.
Oh, so Indiana copied Columbiana.
Well, that's why if you look at the shape of the state of Ohio and then Indiana, it looks like Indiana, they didn't have much to work with, but they still formed a very similar looking state as Ohio, just cut in half.
Yeah, that's it.
I got you.
It was formed before Indiana, but nobody knew what to call the names until they copied Indiana. Anyway, in Gabbers, Ohio, during the Civil War, Morgan's raiders probably buried their spoils before surrendering somewhere between Gabbers and West Point, Ohio. The catch? A treasure of unimaginable quality and quantity likely exists but has never been found.
Oh, another good one.
That is probably a big stash of something somewhere.
Uh-huh.
I would imagine.
Big stash of something.
Stash of something. Probably silver.
Probably.
Gold, a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
In Erie County, the island of St. George. A catch buried during the French and Indian War is somewhere on the island. I have no idea where that's at.
Neither.
They actually have an island there in
There's
Ohio.
some islands in
Lake Erie.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Yep, that there's treasure buried there.
Wow. Also in Erie County and Lorain County in Vermilion, Ohio,
Yeah.
gold and silver coins from an 1800s shipwreck in Lake Erie have been found along the banks and beaches. The majority of the treasure may still be out there, yet to be discovered.
Oh, that's close. That's near.
I wonder if you found that treasure and you turned it in, if you'd have to give that back to someone.
Probably to the queen. More than likely. Like all the other ones, right?
I guess so.
Got me.
I don't know.
That one's not too far away.
There you go. See, you're close.
Vermilion's within an hour. So, yeah. Interesting. Good one. Okay.
In Gallia County, is that how you pronounce it?
That one I'm not sure.
Gallia.
What is it, Kathleen?
Gallia?
Gallia.
Gallia?
Gallia.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen.
In Cheshire, Ohio?
Okay.
Or Cheshire? I don't know. These names are crazy. Gold and silver coins from a late 1800 shipwreck have been found on the west bank of the Ohio River near town.
In Gallia.
What ship was it?
Does it say what ship it is?
No.
Damn.
No. And that's why, and like I said, this is just the brief. I'm going to definitely be coming back to the state because I want to read up more on this. I'd love to be able to, and some of these, I'd love to be able to give more detail on it.
Mm-hmm.
So as I go through and read the treasures, and man, something that catch my eye, I definitely want to be doing a lot more history on this, on Ohio, because, it's...
like to know what ship it was and stuff like that for both of those shipwreck ones. That'd be cool.
I'm writing that down right now just to take a note, so see if I can find that on there.
That'd be cool.
I think it was the SS Daton.
Yeah, see, that's mine. So if you find any treasures, you got to give it to me.
It left Indiana and it hit a storm. And
yeah, if you're in Ohio, you give it to Shad. Chad, I'll give you half of it. You just go ahead and collect it for me.
Okay.
Cool.
Got it. I see.
All right. I'm writing down the Cheshire. Ohio. Yeah, so I get info on that. All right, in Crown City, Ohio, 24-karat in gold and silver coins and jewelry was buried by riverboat pirates in 1876 on a bluff overlooking the Ohio River, 1 mile northeast of town.
Yeah, that's an easy one to find.
It's the only bluff there is.
In Greene County, and I don't even know how to... Xenia, Ohio?
Xenia.
A cache of plunder was buried by Shawnee natives about 3 miles north of town along a bend in the Little Miami River. You guys know where that's at, the Little Miami River?
Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
Whose cache was it?
It was the Shawnee natives.
The Shawnee Indians?
Yeah.
Buried by the natives?
Yeah.
Was it theirs?
The what?
Was it theirs?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was buried by them, yeah. About 3 miles north of town. Of course, it says along a bend. I'm sure there's plenty of bends in that in the Little Miami River.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'd be... See, guys, we need to get together and go to Ohio and go on some treasure hunts.
I'm telling you.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump for me. It's right there in your guys' backyard.
Get our
I think it'd be fun.
metal detectors and do some research. And
absolutely. I think this would be fun.
That would be cool.
All right. And another one in Greene County in Old Town, Ohio. As General George Rogers Clark was approaching the area in 1780, along with the Kentucky militia, approximately 1 ton of silver was dumped by the Native American Shawnee tribe between US 68 and the Little Miami River near Old Town.
A ton of...
Milita?
It's what he said. The letter 4.
Militia.
a ton of silver was...
Militia, yeah.
Wait.
Not militia.
Hold on. A ton of silver was dumped, and the Shawnees was involved in that one, too? I wonder if that's what they found and hid. Them Shawnees.
Could be. This was a ton of
Could
silver.
be, yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of silver. A ton.
Yeah, that is a whole lot of silver.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It is. All right. In Hamilton County, let's see if I can hack up some more words on here. Ohio's being a big stumper for me, so... in Cincinnati, Ohio, riverboat and Gulf of Mexico pirate Nicholas D. Oh, good God. La Pentamane. Fat Nicholas, they called him, and Nasty Nick.
That works.
Buried a large treasure that's believed to be in Eden Park in Cincinnati.
Okay.
Metal detecting permits are available, and it tells you where you can go get the permits.
Oh, that's cool.
Through the Cincinnati Parks, and it has the address. So, if someone's interested in that and they want to send me a message or something, I'll be more than happy to tell them where they can get their permit through Cincinnati Parks in Cincinnati, Ohio. So,
pretty cool.
Looks like you're allowed to go metal detect. That'd be
That's
cool.
Right. Look like they're
I'm
encouraging.
still stuck on that there was riverboat pirates.
I know.
I mean, anybody else?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Here in Ohio, yeah, riverboat pirates, not big ship pirates, but we're riverboat pirates. We're
Pirates, oh, yeah.
Downgraded pirates. We're hitting riverboats.
Another in Hamilton County in Cincinnati, Ohio, Prohibition-era bootlegger George Remus made around $70 million a year in the illegal alcohol trade for a while and had to hide most of it somewhere. The vault might be in or near Cincinnati or close to the former home of Buck Brady, one of his associates in Newport, Kentucky.
Okay, dang. He was moving some whiskey. Holy cow.
I think even just finding some of the old bottles they use would be cool to have,
Oh, heck yeah. That'd be cool. Sweet.
All right. Go ahead.
No, I just said sweet.
Oh, yeah. In Hancock County, in Findlay, Ohio, Edward Bright bought a property in the 1820s along US 224, approximately 2 to 3 miles east of town. He was known to have large sums of gold, and none of it was found after he died.
That's not too far from where we live.
Where? There's a...
Finley.
Right. No, it's not. That's one worth investigating.
Along US 224, they said approximately 2 to 3 miles east of town.
Okay.
So...
It's narrowed down some.
Yeah. That might be something we could look into a bit more,
It's cool.
Go get the crew together and go do some treasure hunting.
Do some treasure. Do some research.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. In Henry County, in Shunk, Ohio, a legend of lost Native American gold is still alive and well. It was buried on the inside bend of Turkey Foot Creek, near State Road 109, about 5 miles east of Napoleon, Ohio. A ghost on horseback supposedly guards the location. So.
Okay. So kind of a ghost hunt, treasure hunt.
Yeah, kind of a ghostly treasure hunt.
That'd be cool too. Another interesting one.
That's right up Kathleen's alley.
Yep.
Anything with ghosts and something on there, she's in. You go right ahead.
And treasure.
What year was that, Dennis?
Actually, you know what? It doesn't have a year on it, but I will see if I can find out.
Okay.
I was going to say, because you can date the creek back, or the river back, you can go in and lay an overlay of what it is now and what it was then, and give you an idea where the bends were, and it might not be the bends now.
Right, you're right, Rich.
Oh, you're absolutely correct, yeah.
See?
That'd be good. That'd be a good one. That'll give me some homework to do on that when I come back to Ohio. See if I can find that. Give updates. In Jackson County, in Jackson, Ohio, the notorious gangster John Dillinger our old Indiana boy, may have hid approximately $825,000 on a farm owned by a man named Bailey. It's about 11 miles north of town.
Okay.
So,
yeah, it's a possibility.
I think they've already found some of John Dillinger's treasures before, where he had them stuff buried in mason jars and. Because I think, I don't know. I'll have to check into it. I think he was a mason. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But I don't know either. I think I'll have to find out more about that too. I don't want to start saying stuff that.
Right.
But okay, we're going to move on to Lake County.
Lake County, okay.
Lake County and Fairport, Ohio. Fairport Harbor, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
About $100,000 worth of gold bars was stolen from a Canadian bank in 1862. So if you find this, guys, you want to smelt it down because you'll have to give it back.
Yeah.
It's believed to be buried on the west bank of the river, about 2 miles from the lake. The last known clues to its exact spot were about 3 foot deep and 30 paces northwest of a large oak tree that probably fell down a long time ago.
Yeah. Or it's with the other many.
I don't know how you find something like that.
Many oak trees along that bank, probably. Yeah. It's like, okay. But still interesting.
If come across it, and
That's
you
right.
do find the gold bars, and if they have anything stamped on it, Canadian, yeah, you definitely end up having to give that back, every bit of it. So I would not.
Yeah, I'd go back to the Queen. Yep. That's still another interesting treasure, though.
Yep. In Lake County, in Painesville, Ohio.
Yeah.
An article in the Fairmont News in Fairmont, Indiana, Indiana, dated Thursday, September 28th, 1899, states that had H.B. Merrill of Painesville, Ohio, was repairing his farmhouse roof when he found an old leather pocketbook hidden under the rafters. There was a paper note inside which said a chest containing $4,500 in silver was buried in the orchard on the farm.
Uh-huh.
The mentioned Merrill farm was reportedly 7 miles south of Painesville, likely putting the location either in Concord Township, Lake County, or Chardon Township in Geauga County?
Yeah, Geauga. Yeah.
Geauga County?
Mm-hmm.
They confirmed that the Merrill family owns the farms in both of those townships during the time period in question. These numbers are approximate, but in the year 1900, 4,500 of silver would have been somewhere around 9,000 ounces at 50 cents per ounce then.
Wow.
And of course, in 2019, at $16 per ounce, a treasure would be worth about $144,000.
EU. Okay.
That'd be a good little stash.
That's a good little treasure find.
Absolutely would.
I'd take it. I like silver.
Oh, I like a silver too, especially a lot of it.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
In Logan County, about 2 miles north of Zanesville, a treasure of unknown quantity was buried in or near Fort Wapatamoka. These names are crazy. Tamika. How you pronounce this, guys?
Say it again.
Wapatomika.
That don't even ring a bell.
In or near Fort Wapatomika, I guess.
I've never heard of it.
I haven't either.
It's Wapakoneta.
Thank you, Kathleen. Wapakoneta.
Wapakoneta. We'll go with that one instead of Wapatomika.
Yeah.
In Mercer County, an Army payroll was buried along the riverbank north of Fort Recovery and has never been found.
Ooh. Lots have never been found.
Yeah. Morgan County in Joy, Ohio, on the Lisbon farm, of course it might be new owners by now, approximately $125,000 in paper currency was buried from a bank robbery in 1924. So far, that's the most recent one.
Okay. I think so.
Oh gosh, here's another one. Muskingum County.
Muskingum
County. My goodness. About 2 miles north of Zanesville, a treasure of unknown quantity was buried in or near Fort. What's that word again? Kathleen,
Wapakoneta.
Yeah, we use that word. Consider this Wapatamika. I don't know. I've never heard of that. In Preble County, in Eaton, Ohio, although there isn't much info online about it, there's a hidden treasure story near Eaton. The Bridge family hid a pot of gold worth an unknown amount on or near their property. There's also reportedly a massacre that goes along with the legend, but we haven't found more info on it yet. So if anybody knows anything about that, let me know.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right. Another one of Dillinger in Putnam County. Oh, good God. Leipsic, Ohio? I guess. Is it Leipsic? Another story of Dillinger's hidden loot sprang up on the Piermont farm near town. Let me start over. Another story of Dillinger's hidden loot sprang up on the Piermont farm near town.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Pete is what they called him. Pierpont was executed for his gangster-era crimes and may have taken Dillinger's treasure secrets to his grave. The farm and 7-acre wooded lot where the money is believed to be buried is or was owned by Mr. Walter Schrader. He's had lots of people show up asking about the treasure and doesn't mind, but has never looked for it himself.
Okay.
So, doesn't be a good one to go to.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. In Ross County, Baum's Orchard Hill, which is Tillman, Peters Hollow, and Kendricks Hollow, the savings of a wealthy man that settled in the area early and has since passed away is still believed to be buried on the property he formerly owned. I have no idea the address, but
yeah, it'd be nice to have to
find out who owns it and
check it out.
Get permission. I tell you what, I hope. Those guys that really love the metal detect that we always see at Gold Rush days and stuff are listening always on the metal detector hunts. Something they might be able to do with their group too.
Mm-hmm.
In Ottawa County, Locust Point, approximately 250,000 in current value gold was buried by British soldiers at Locust Point, 15 miles east of Toledo.
Okay.
And let's see, Stark County in Canton, Ohio, a wealthy War of 1812 veteran and businessman Andrew Meyer, acquiring 3,000 acres of land in the northwest portion of Canton Township and extending into the southwest portion of Plain Township. It's unclear exactly when the rumors started, but many locals believe he buried one or a few caches of treasure on his property and possibly sunk a kettle full of gold in a copper boat in Myers Lake.
Really?
The land has mostly been overtaken by suburban sprawl since then.
Mm-hmm.
But the general search area is from Broad Avenue northwest and heading west over Whipple Avenue northwest and from State Road 172 and north up to State Road 687. Man, that's a lot of
that's a lot of land. Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of land. All right, we have 3 more to go here.
Okay.
In Van Wert County, in Van Wert, Ohio, in the 1920s, a man with the last name Swart or Schultz sold his farm and moved to a house behind the Van Wert library. He buried $11,000 on the property and was killed in an accident shortly after that. His sister searched for the money but never found it.
Wow.
Yep.
Didn't even leave him a map. Right?
Oh, yeah. You see, there's... Oh, yes. I don't know if you guys knew this, but silver mines from the late 1700s are also known to have existed east of the Little Miami River. along Massey's Creek in Greene County. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. In Ohio. And not only do they have gold, they got silver. Silver mountains, they used to.
Silver. I did not know that.
Well, here's some of the counties, some of the silver mines along the Little Miami River running through 10 counties: Clark, Montgomery, Madison, Greene, Warren, Butler, Clinton, Claremont, Brown, and Highland.
Okay.
So is any of those close to where you guys...
None of them sounded familiar, but I'd have to look. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to look.
And, let's see, the other one, or the last one is Cuyahoga County. Am I pronouncing this right?
Cuyahoga.
Mm-hmm.
Cuyahoga.
Cuyahoga, thank you, Shad. On August 9th, 1841, the Erie sank near the mouth of Silver Creek in Lake Erie, along with $100,000 in gold and silver coins.
Oh. Dang. See?
So what do you guys think about that?
I love it.
That is just really amazing. I am really impressed with the lost treasures in Ohio. I mean, there's some other states that when I get to it that have just about as many as Ohio. I think Ohio, I'm going to keep track of it. I think Ohio has the most.
Well, that's cool.
Lost treasures. But there's a really good book out there if you guys want to check it out. It's by Glenn Morris about ghost towns, cemeteries, schools, and stuff. It's called Abandoned Ohio.
Okay.
Abandoned Ohio.
Abandoned.
Yeah,
Ohio.
and you can get it through our Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Target. You know, you can get the books there, but, you know, good book to read.
Okay.
Of course, I'm going to be reading it.
I'll check it out.
And that's what I have
Very
for this
cool. There's some good ones.
Lost treasures.
There's some that definitely sound interesting. You know, that
I really think we need to get together, you guys,
checking
and
out for a weekend.
maybe do some research and pick a spot and let's go do a treasure hunt.
I'd like to do the ones on the shipwrecks that are close to the beaches and stuff. It's like, maybe.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I'll have to look at my list and figure out, okay, these ones I already found and see what's left.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one. I mean, I know you keep it stored in your basement. I've seen it. He's got some big treasures down there.
Maybe it'd be cool if the Feldman brothers picked one of those to search for.
Kathleen, she's having a koi eat them swallow all the treasures too, and that's a smart move. Hide it in your fish.
I think.
Yeah,
it's
they're
cool.
actually mutated attack koi.
Yeah, with freaking laser beams attached to their head. Oh yeah, I got koi with freaking laser beams. I love it. Oh, mercy. Very cool, Dan. Yeah, there's some definitely worth checking out for sure.
Yeah, and it's like I said, there's some of them here that I'm definitely going to be coming back to Ohio. That, you know, some of the ones you guys asked questions about, I'm going to see if I can't give some more in-depth stories on some of these. 'Cause it's really cool.
Please do. Very cool. And thank you, Dennis, for a great segment. So
I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope it was okay. I hope everyone enjoyed it. So.
I enjoyed it. I always enjoy all the segments. So, and again, like Ray said, sponsored by the letter 4.
You know, you might have to, if you ever come up with a commercial, you might have to have that put in there.
Somehow. What I need to do is have the voice be the Sesame Street guy or something that says your intro.
Well, I don't want to get too goofy, but...
I think it's perfect, Brought to you tonight by the letter 4.
Letter 4. And lightning go off in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B. Ball. Oh, mercy. All right, don't forget. Dress up like the Swiftwater contest going on still for win a gram of gold. So you got to...
Hey.
What?
Since I actually I'm on my phone now, is there anything Shad, Kathleen, Rich, you guys want to?
Oh, messing with the Swiftwater.
Posting now because I've got my phone available. I can go right to it and post something. What do you guys think?
What do we got?
What has Swiftwater been doing lately?
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen
posted today about Ben's birthday. That's all.
He's just been ranting and raving on stuff. It seems like he hasn't really been posting nothing. But
See, I even had Greg Fenton just send me a message. He's in on the treasure hunt. So
see, cool. See, I don't know what Swiftwater's posted. That's I don't know.
I don't either.
Anybody got anything?
No.
Any of the listeners?
I'll search him. I'll just go to search and see.
Yeah.
If I can see what his recent posts are.
Yeah, because he's just been being Scott, So I'm not sure what we can get him on. Well, something would be good. We need something to get him on. But anyhow, don't forget about that Dress Like the Swiftwater. It's there. Just click the photo contest tab and submit your picture for a chance to win a gram of gold. So that's pretty cool. And then don't forget that Kathleen's got a guest Wednesday. And what's your guest name? Cody, what, Kathleen?
It's Cody Drake, the Arizona treasure hunter.
Thank you very much. Cody Drake, the Arizona
That's
treasure
gonna be
hunter.
Cool.
So
yeah,
that'll be very
looking
interesting.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I always like when we have treasure hunters. So that will be cool. So be sure to tune in Wednesday night for that. That's going to be a very good show. And I know we've been posting the banner on all the social networks and stuff. So be sure and share that. Get some people in here that they want to hear a good show. That'll be very interesting. So thank you, Kathleen, for that. Good job. And let me think. What else?
Here is something here.
What do we got?
We could leave something funny because I just now realized this under his picture on Facebook. It says, if you're on here looking for a good man, don't friend me. This is not a dating site.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we could come up with something about that for a good.
Oh yeah.
What can we do? Oh crap! What could we do on that one?
Dude looks like a lady.
Mail order Russian brides.
The Bachelor?
Oh yeah, The Bachelor.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Anything. Dress up in drag. There you go, Michael Myers. Anything like that.
Dang.
Drag, a bachelor.
Searching for love.
Searching for love. There you go, Rich.
Think white male.
Dang.
Wait, he's not single.
No,
yeah,
right.
Dave said searching for love.
Let me see. Dang it. I don't know. Something. We'll come up with something.
He can't send pictures of his sister.
No, and yeah, Kathleen brought a good point. The Dress Like Swiftwater photo contest runs through April 24th is when we announce the winner.
Mm-hmm.
You've still got some time. You got a couple more weeks to get in on it.
Yep. So hurry.
Yeah, get some pictures in.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Do it.
And we guys, before we get everyone to drop off of here, this is the last day, guys. Really good giveaway on the patron site.
Mm-hmm.
Just click that little banner that says "Become a Patron." Even if you're in the chat room, you'll see it over on the right below the Gold Hog banner.
Yeah.
Click on that. Become a premium patron, and you got till tonight midnight to get on this month's draw. So.
Mm-hmm. And then,
you don't want to miss out on this one.
And then next week we announce the winner. So very cool. Yep. Very cool. And like I said, don't forget to tune in Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll all be here. Kathleen will have a guest. Kathleen, you going to have your news or just doing the guest?
No, we're just going to do the guest.
Okay.
We'll do our intros,
and
and touch base with everyone.
Roger.
And it's a Wednesday show, so we all have day jobs.
Right. Okay, perfect. So that'll work. So sounds like a good show for sure Wednesday. So don't forget to check out our good friends Ed, Jess, and Dan over there on their Tuesday night hangouts every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
What do we say, Kathleen?
Tuesday night hangouts.
Diggers.
Oh, wait. Oh, she did a preempted good night, Gold
Sorry.
Diggers. Oh, it's all good. So, oh, mercy. Awesome. So, I guess we'll see everybody Wednesday. Have a great week. We're out of here. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.